To the press conference for Arthur Fery. Please raise your hand if you would like to ask a question. Arthur, a Wimbledon semi-finalist. If someone had said that to you at the beginning of the championships, what would your response have been?
Yeah. I've always believed in myself and believed that I could, be a top player in the world. But yeah, obviously a semi-finalist of Wimbledon is something else. And yeah, just I've taken it match by match. I haven't looked ahead. I've just played every match as it is, and yeah, here I am.
Simon?
Did you feel a bit more like you were running things today? Obviously, you've had to come from behind in the last couple of matches.
Yeah, I felt, as I said on court, I felt not comfortable, but a bit more confident in playing someone that I'd played before on a big stage. And yeah, even throughout the match, I felt like it was very, very close, and at times he was serving really well. But yeah, I felt like I had always a little bit, not of leeway, but a little bit of an edge, and yeah, managed to get through the second, which was huge, and then yeah, got through the third.
Eleanor?
Arthur, when you're standing just ready to go out to centre court and then you turn around and see the Queen there, I just wonder what was that moment like?
Yeah, we were just we were getting ready to come on, and she came to say hello she introduced herself to both me and Flavio, and yeah, I mean, it's obviously an honour to play in front of her, and great to meet her. She had some really kind words for me at the end as well, so yeah, playing in front of tennis legends and now the Queen, so it's special, yeah.
Charlie?
You look like you carry yourself with a huge amount of self-belief. I just wondered, how you're feeling about playing the semi-final on Friday.
Yeah, that's just what I've tried to do for the past 10 days. Just believe in myself, do the best I can do every match. Give myself 100% and see then where that will take me. And yeah, today especially because I've beaten him in Australia, so I knew I could do it, and yeah, I did.
This is maybe less of a surprise to you than it is to everyone else.
I mean, today's match maybe. I really felt like I was nervous because I really felt like, although I was in the quarterfinal for the first time of a slam, I felt like I could really beat my opponent of the day. But then, yeah, more globally, no, not really.
Matt?
Hey Arthur, we asked you, I think, earlier on about the notion of being the last Brit standing. I think that was just after the third round, and you sort of, said it wasn't really anything in your mind, but that was the third round. Now being in the semi-finals is quite different. Are you starting to get a sense of the kind of national significance of this run? Carrying the hopes of the nation.
Yeah, I'm starting to. Yeah, it's only gonna grow match after match that I win. But at the same time, it's good that I don't have 2 weeks before my next match. They keep coming fast. So that's good in a sense. I'm not looking too much at social media, just staying in my bubble and yeah, just carrying on.
Neil?
Hi Arthur. It was mentioned on court your fellow wildcard Goran Ivaniševic's achievement here 25 years ago. I appreciate that's before you were even born, but I don't know if you know much about his story and if you've ever met him during his time on the circuit.
No, I never met him, and I knew beforehand that he was the only wildcard to ever win a Grand Slam. So yeah, I mean, it's obviously an incredible story. I've watched the highlights of the final before, and yeah, I'm not gonna speculate too much or think ahead of what that could be like. I'm just gonna keep thinking ahead about my match on Friday, and then we'll see how it goes.
Hi, Arthur. we've spoken quite a lot about your French roots as well. I was wondering how aware are you of the support you and the enthusiasm you've been creating in France as well? How close are your ties? Do you receive any messages and encouragements from France as well?
Yeah, definitely. I've got ties to France. My family, my parents and cousins, and family, friends. So also a lot of support from there. I haven't been too much. Haven't been listening to the news too much or focusing on that. But yeah, obviously I play for Great Britain, and being here in London, I really feel the support of the British public more so. Yeah.
James?
Arthur, it's 5 years now on since we had another British wildcard who had a big run at Wimbledon and then broke out in Raducanu. I'll fill in the gap for you. I wonder I think you played qualies here that year. I wonder what your memories maybe of that breakout run were, and whether you can draw any inspiration or some other kind of wisdom from watching a young Brit break out at Wimbledon.
Yeah, my memory of it was that it was impressive how she didn't let the occasion get to her. You know, she would just keep going match after match, playing well, beating top players, and yeah, that was until the title. So it's very tough to do when you're not used to being on the stage, on such a big stage. And she did it great when she won the US Open. I've been trying to do that as well. Just take it match by match, play my game, put what I do best on court, and keep doing that.
Ken?
Arthur, congrats on the win. Kind of a two-part question. Stanford, what kind of an impact do you think the Stanford experience has had on you? And then just on the French kind of aspect, I guess how culturally French do you feel? You're British and French. Do you speak, is French your first language, like at home with your parents?
Yeah, Stanford was a great experience. I went there when I was 18. I wasn't necessarily ready to go and play professional tournaments straight away. And yeah, as we've seen now as well, more and more, a lot of top juniors are going to the States. So yeah, I did 3 years there and gave me time to mature and make great friends, still pursue academics, had great coaches. Paul Goldstein was here today as well. He flew over, had his support, which was great. And yeah, it was just a great fit for me. I think great place. Gave me a combination of academics and tennis. And in regards to the French, I mean, honestly, less and less these days. I've now lived here a long time. Maybe 10 years ago, you would have asked me that question, and I probably would have said I felt maybe more French than English, but now it's not the case at all. I feel very British. You know, I live here. All my best friends live here. I went to school here. I train here. Obviously, my parents are still French, so we speak French with my family and my cousins who still live in France. But no, my roots are very much tied to London now.
David?
Arthur, you spoke about you've got to concentrate on the next match, and you're going to be playing one of the biggest servers in the world. I just wonder, how do you like playing big servers typically? How do you sort of find that?
Yeah, it's something that I've really improved in my game. More generally, being on defense and being more comfortable being on defense. But playing big servers is something that I've really improved on. Accepting sometimes getting aced a lot and having more pressure on my service games because I know that they run through theirs sometimes easily. But yeah, I'm a great returner, I think, and just try to apply pressure that way.
You mentioned pressure there, Arthur. You really seem to have unsettled 3 really good opponents in a row by putting relentless pressure on them. Do you feel confident that you can do that against Zverev as well, given that he's on paper, another step up from the 3 players you've just beaten?
Yeah. I was down, not today, but in the matches before, I was down and close to losing, and I managed to stay in the match, fight well, and as you say, just put pressure and make them win the match. Obviously, I have the crowd behind me here, which is a huge help, especially on centre court when you've got so many people pushing me. I think I've been trying to use the crowd to my advantage in important moments, just to add a little pressure maybe to the opponent. So yeah, I'll try and do that again at moments that feel right on Friday.
Congratulations. There's a British junior, he's Welsh actually, that's a wild card that's in the quarterfinals tomorrow. I'm wondering what advice you would give him.
Sorry, I didn't quite hear you. Did you say the wild card in juniors is also a Brit?
Yes, he's from Welsh. He was not expected to be where he is,
Okay.
and he's in the quarterfinals. So what advice would you give him? And he's also going over to the States for college and then going forward.
Yeah, it's, that's great. I didn't know. It's great for British tennis. Happy for him as well. I mean, I haven't seen him play. I don't know anything about him, so it's tough to give him advice. But yeah, I mean, on that scale of juniors, there will be more attention, I guess, on him as well, and more pressure as the tournament carries on for him as well. So yeah, just not get taken away in the excitement and the distractions of moving forward in the tournament, and just stick to your game. Yeah.
At the back.
I just read that some of your earlier coaches from university compared you with Kai Nishikori. I just wondered what you made of that comparison, and if you've got any other comparisons.
I mean, it's a good thing to be compared to one of such a great player like Nishikori. Yeah, I would say similar height, and yeah, I mean, Kay had a great backhand that he really relied on. I also feel like I have a very natural backhand. Yeah, other comparisons, I don't have any off the top of my mind right now. I used to sometimes be compared a little bit to Agassi in the way that I stay close to the baseline and take balls early. But yeah, just trying to play my own way and make a name for myself. Yeah.
Okay, last two questions there.
Hi Arthur. You said in your previous rounds that sometimes when later on in the match your legs were feeling heavy, the crowd really got behind you and incentivized you. How are you feeling physically, mentally? It's quite a roller coaster. Could you talk about that, please?
Yeah, it was hotter today, and I felt it. Definitely, it was good that I only played 2 hours and a bit, which was nice for the recovery. But yeah, I feel tired. I feel mentally tired, physically, but that's been the case for the past 5 days, and that's also something that that's really grown my confidence. Is that I now feel like I can play. I can play even when I'm tired, even when I'm stressed. In any conditions, I feel confident in my game, and I know that I can just go out there and compete.
Ellen, the last question.
Arthur, Zverev is obviously the most recent Grand Slam champion. I just wonder, how much will you relish that going out on centre court and taking him on? And also, what did the Queen say to you? Yeah,
Zverev is a step up again. I'm ready for it. I have nothing to lose. I'm just gonna go out there and yeah, just put my game on the court, do what I've done, believe in myself, and we'll see where that takes me. And yeah, the Queen just she was waiting for me out at the end of the match, and she congratulated me. I told her how much of an honor it was for me to play in front of her, and yeah, she just said, "Congratulations, keep going." I told her it was my birthday on Sunday, so it'd be great to play the Wimbledon final on my birthday.